Yeah, Mike Scott Chicago. The only way to keep calm is troubled worlds have a serene mind. Taoism teaches when you truly want the way you ever act wise and true, you have no need to prove yourself in the eyes of others. You know, I was thinking about yesterday, being smart versus being wise. See, smart coming from books and memory and that. I got a photograph memory. I mean, me telling you Confucius drink black tea with 3 sugars, this is information. But being wise experiences. Adversity make a man wise. So I need to trial and tribulations. So yeah, every time the sun rises, I think light is the beginning. Whether we're like loose garment. Happy is a man to find wisdom. The educated man certain spiritual qualities which makes him calm in adversity and happy when alone. So I don't seek the applause of the world. When you care about people's approval, you become the prisoner. What you think of yourself is much more important than what I think about you. So it's about self-esteem. I don't need to be esteemed by others. So it's cool to be a square. The company they keep it determine the trouble you meet. So Mike Scott, Chicago, Paul for the Penitentiary. The art of reading. Books by its counsel teach wise men how to live. So then you can get some experience from the books and apply them in your life. And that's what I do. You learn from the cradle to the grave. Life is one big lesson. So life unfolds in a great sheet called time, and once finished, it's gone forever. So I'm on borrowed time. I'm 64 years old. I got to live 2 lives in one lifetime. I know it is to jump on just wear a tie, your made shoes, talk about the cream always rise to the top. And I know it is to go 10 years with a woman, So the man is rich and important things you can afford to leave alone. So I ain't smoked a joint 33 years. I ain't gambling 33 years. I haven't held a gun 33 years. And I ain't had a bad day in 33 years. So, the peace, the inner peace. The peace to come from God, not Disneyland. They change words on you. You can't change God. So every day is a holiday for me. I ain't got to stay up midnight and say a Happy New Year's. I don't have to be happy on Christmas, sad on Valentine's Day. I don't have to be mean on Halloween. So I don't get punished for my sins. I get punished by my sins. The defects of character, we call it the 7 deadly sins. Prayer is petition. I raise my heart mind to God. I'm not thinking about women or money. I think about God. God can be a shield. No problem the world can harm you. So you raise your heart mind to God. You're not thinking about the world news. You're not thinking about the weather. So yeah, I must control my emotions, and my emotions will control me. So I control my emotions. Solomon said in Proverbs, better be slow-tempered than famous, better help self-control to control an army. A fool is quick to him, a wise man stays cool when assaulted. A wise man controls his temper. He knows anger causes mistakes. Anger had a lot of people sitting on penitentiary because of anger, because they couldn't control their emotions. So yeah, Mike Scott, Chicago, enjoying life today. Bad breath, better no breath. If I'm depressed because I live in the past, I'm anxious because I live in the future, and peace because I live in the moment. So I thank God for my experiences. Military and stuff, getting up 4 o'clock in the morning. I know it's working sub-zero weather. I went to Maxwell in the 60s and bought my own clothes. So I was taught how to work. The whole world is everybody want to get free money. They want to sit home, get paid from the internet. They want to, that's what we're talking about. Social distance creates social madness. And fear is the curse of the world. Fear is everywhere. I pray to have no fear. Fear is a dark room developed negative. So Mike Scott, Chicago, I'm happy to still be above ground. 64 years old. I ride my bike 7 days a week. They got to put some work in. Got to take action to stay above ground. Cigarettes killed 8 million people worldwide. Guns killed 250,000 people. Fentanyl killed 100,000 people this year in Chicago, the sanctuary city. So a lot of stuff is killing people. Cigarettes, 3.2 million die for alcohol. So tonight, a lot of people are going to be drinking and drugging. They're going to be partying like a rock star. But so it's cool to be a square. Mike Scott, Chicago, cool to be a square. The slow lane is the best lane.